deals with a traitor, what the hell business is it of yours? Baby.
Now, black hypocrisy. Again, when we talk about what how the government treats us, police, things of that nature, we can identify with them very well. But when they look like us, a lot of times it may be hard to identify. Okay? The skin color might be the same or might be different, but the words never change. The idea and the thought never changes. Jesus was hung for speaking the truth. He was hung for words. He was beaten for words. Not because he harmed someone or killed a multitude of people or anything of that nature. Malcolm X got shot up and killed because he was telling the truth about something. What he seen and he realized. And I would say this to say, on top of that, Elijah Muhammad, Louis Farrakhan, Rizza Islam, if that's the road you're going to take or end up taking, to praise the death of any human being who never harmed another human being on this earth, you, my sirs, are the devils. They fucking self. Louis Farrakhan, you could tell he wanted to be Malcolm X, and Elijah Muhammad was mad because people loved Malcolm X more than they loved him. I mean, Malcolm X didn't stand a chance. He had a hater and a wannabe, and he's right there in the middle. He had no choice. That was going to happen. Amongst all the other motherfuckers that's underneath this bullshit, to this day, even though they know this man has babies, Elijah Muhammad, with these young women, and these kids and these grandchildren and everything are walking around this earth, there's no correction to it. They don't correct it. They don't say, we're sorry, he was wrong. They still follow the man. They still believe in his teachings. Even after he said that Malcolm X deserved to die, he did it to himself. Like Louis Farrakhan said, who are we to worry about how they handle business? Like they came from another fucking planet and they're dealing with their own species. Check this out.
Love casts out fear. We don't give a damn about no white man law when you attack what we love.
No, that's a lie.
And frankly, it ain't none of your business. What have you got to say about it? Did you teach Malcolm? Did you make Malcolm? Did you clean up Malcolm? Did you put Malcolm out before the world? Was Malcolm your traitor or was he ours? And if we dealt with him like a nation deals with a traitor, what the hell business is it of yours?
It's all of our business. It's all of our motherfucking business. Because first of all, he's me and I'm him. Like he's a black man that was saying some real shit, and then you kill. It's not even like y'all. It's not even like when you assassinated him. Like you did it in private. You did it so it could be seen in front of his wife, in front of his children. What the fuck do you mean? What business of it is ours? Are you shitting me? Are you fucking shitting me? This is like Nature Boy. Does this not sound like Nature Boy? This is the same shit Nature Boy say. Maybe that's why this nigga had an episode talking about Nature Boy talking about I'm Muslim now for a week, or where the fuck they was on. because it's the same shit. Why y'all in my business? Why y'all in my business? If a motherfucker sitting there with a black eye, we see him screaming and yelling, saying help, or you sitting there just saying you get naked and fucking in front of kids and shit like that, you are saying that to every fucking body in the world, motherfucker. It's going to be everybody's business. You are basically, really, you are in everybody else's business because you're introducing that shit upon other people's lives. Like I said, I'm going to have to go into y'all fucking home, sit with you privately, see some shit go down, and then go tell somebody to be in your fucking business. Or to be saying some shit outside the doors of your home that isn't on camera. But when you display and you're doing shit out in the open, it's going to be the world's business because the world sees it, stupid.
Shut your mouth and stay out of it.
Sound like Europeans on it.
Future, we're gonna become a nation, and the nation gotta be able to deal with traitors and cutthroats and turncoats.
You kill them.
The white man deals with his. The Jews deal.
But we not supposed to be like the whites and the Jews. We supposed to be us, aren't we? Are we not? Farrakhan, Lewis, violin player, singer, Islamic singer, excuse me, blues singer. So what is the objective? This is what I'm saying. These Aleister Crowley and Pharaoh talked about it in this documentary because y'all know I've been saying this shit since Nature Boy. These Aleister Crowley, these satanic teachings. They know how to get to you. Lucifer will dress just like you and be right chilling with you. Chilling. And you don't even fucking know it until it's too goddamn late. If you're not smart enough, if you don't catch it. No. This motherfucker right here, this is a Satanist right here. Listen. God said that, I'm the Alpha and the Omega. God sees all. Lucifer goes to and fro about the earth too, taking on all kinds of shapes, colors, designs, religions, all that shit. Oh yeah. Same fucking thing. Not as strong, but on some other shit, but the same goddamn thing. He sounds just like Nature Boy. He sounds just like Polite. He sounded just like Sonetta when Sonetta, no, y'all brothers said y'all can't even give Sonetta $2 for a van. Well, I said, fuck it then. Fuck the van. I don't even want to fucking get the van. Who you think gotta put gas in the van and all that? Getting mad. Listen, if that's not a problem, why are you getting upset? Because you're playing for some extra money fell through. That's what it is. And people see through your bullshit. You don't like it. Just like these motherfuckers here.
Salman Rushdie wrote a nasty thing about the prophet, and Imam Khomeini put out a death thing on him, and it stands today.
And you're supposed to live by that? And that's right?
And last but not least, here's a clip of Elijah Muhammad, nonchalantly saying that he doesn't expect any repercussions due to the death of Malcolm X, and that Malcolm X got what he deserved and what he asked for.
You have been discussed quite a bit in the news lately, ever since your organization's convention in Chicago several weeks ago. Since the death of Malcolm X, have you encountered any serious trouble, or do you expect any serious trouble?
I have not encountered any serious trouble, and I don't expect to encounter with any serious trouble on Malcolm's death. This death of Malcolm, God himself had something to do with that. And
blasphemous.
I think the people will learn that this was some work of God himself.
Do you feel possibly something that Malcolm brought on himself then?
But he did bring all of it on himself. If he had stayed with us, Barry and me, he would not have been dead today. He would have been a living man today.
So, in a sense, you're saying that you know who killed him, you had something to do with him being killed, and if he didn't play by your rules, then he deserved to die? Or that's what happens when you don't play by the rules, that you die? You will kill somebody who looks like you, that you saying you're trying to better and protect and love and show something better to? Like, what happens to if we have a disagreement or a misunderstanding, that we talk about it, and if we don't agree with each other, we just go our separate ways? You gotta fucking die because we disagree? And check this out, the same shit they're doing then. Look at this. This is black and white. I'm in color right now, and the same shit is going on today. This is how long this shit's been going on. From black and white television to color. HD. You done seen the video skip and scatter and static and shit? I'm in H-fucking-D, and this shit's still going on to this goddamn day. Just a different face. He's dead. He's gone. It's just a different face now.
I believe Malcolm knew these things, but in fact about it, he been all fired for some. And as those jealous leaders meet with some such kind of fate one day or another. And so he was all fired for going for himself, as he said, and going contrary to the truth.
He never said he was going for himself. He said he was going for the truth. He wanted the fucking truth because you was not giving him the truth. You were saying one thing and then you would close the door and do something else. That's what it was, sir. That's what it was. And only because you're older than me, you know, I'll give you a smidgen of respect. But other than that, like, you're sitting here saying, you know, a black man being killed by other black men is what they deserve, but you're supposed to be the leader of helping black men better they fucking self and not do shit like that to each other. I mean, the shit pisses me off and fucks me up to my soul because there's not too many real people out there left. And every single time, it pisses me off because every single time one of us get a position to do something right, you get weak and you let money, you let other things that people present to you distract you from what it is. Like, you'll be right there to getting all of us where we need to be, and then you'll just tear all that shit down by becoming selfish. Because if you weren't being selfish and he would be living today, you would have told them brothers, you would have even said, you know what, even though me and him don't see eye to eye, I want them brothers down there to protect him. Because we're not going to take part in a system that we're talking about that's already corrupting us now trying to have us kill each other. We're not going to support that. We can disagree and not fuck with him on that level, but we're not going to let him get hurt because he's still our brother. No, you decided to do the fucking opposite because of your shame and your guilt, and your pride would not let it go. Your pride could not let that shit die. That's what it was. Just like Louis Farrakhan. You know, Malcolm X couldn't be I'm glad Malcolm isn't my father, because he couldn't be my father. And I sit there and watch a man and say, I'm sorry if the things I said led to your father being killed, and be okay with that, even be sitting in my seat. That's fucking crazy.
By telling other than the truth, it don't bring a person to no good end. So Malcolm met with just what he preached.
You feel then possibly he was more interested in serving his own interests than a cause?
Well, I believe that he really wanted to be that which God had not made him.
And
that's bullshit. And you can tell he knows that's bullshit by how he looked. Look how he fucking looked when he got asked that fucking question. He looked like he's guilty.
Not have been dead today, he would have been a living man today. I believe Malcolm knew these things. But in fact about it, he been all fired for some. and they're so jealous.
How is he being for himself? You explain that to me. Somebody from the Nation of Islam, you explain to me, how was Malcolm X being selfish and being for himself? He never got no money for what the fuck he did. He was broke as shit. Okay, what little money he did gather and get, he went and did research on what it is that he was following to get a good, clear mind of what it is that's going on. Because if he found out that, hey, the same thing I believe in, this belief where it rooted from is over here. So if I want to be all the way fully connected with it, I need to be I got to visit where the source and the root of it is. And he did that. How was that thinking about himself? He was learning more about his religion and his beliefs and the belief system. And then when he found out that this belief system ain't matching what we do over here, and then come to find out that you not even matching what y'all do over here, that's selfish? So how many young minors were you supposed to get pregnant until it would satisfy you that you were sent here to multiply your old ass? You ain't been talking this since you were born. You got old and figured this shit out. You know there's got to be a plan and a plot with somebody else. When these people come along and they say they God and shit like that, and they get a multitude of people, they're not the machine behind that. They're not the machine behind that shit. There's some other shit behind that. They know some people that we ain't supposed to know. Real shit. You think that crescent moon and that star on his hat is signifying Islam?
The leaders
do your research.
Some such kind of faith one day or another. And so he was all fired for going for himself, as he said. And going contrary to the truth by telling other than the truth, it don't bring a person to no good end. So Malcolm met with just what he preached.
You feel that possibly he was more interested in serving his own interests than a cause?
Well, I believe that he really wanted to be that which God had not made him to be.
And so now...
That's crazy. So you know now you can die for telling the truth. Same thing happened to Jesus. Like I said, Yeshua didn't do nothing but talk the realness. And they killed him. Look at this nut. Now let's see what he got to say. This is what I'm saying. Black hypocrisy. This is a man here, Hassan Campbell, the gentleman with the blue Yankee hat on. Excuse me, not Yankee, that's a Mets hat, sorry. But he accused a legendary rapper of raping him. Not only raping him, but molesting other children as well. Sometimes even being present while the act was being done. Never went forth to prosecute him or anything, but turned around, was ready to fulfill a contract for a hit out on someone who escaped and was telling other people or told someone about what happened to him. Let's see what this hypocrite got to say.
Are vegans healthy?
This is the same guy.
Healthy. French fries and beer are vegan, so you.
This is the same guy. This is the same guy I was telling you all about that went to a Burger King all drunk and stagnant and shit and cussed out a worker that did nothing to him at all and harassed other customers.
All right. See, playtime is over. I'm not, this dude is so full of it. It's like, I'm trying to figure out who sent you, who created you. You are the biggest hypocrite. Young Pharaoh, you are the biggest hypocrite, you are a master manipulator. So, anyway, now, right, first and foremost, right, ain't he not breaking the receipts? You made videos calling me Africa Bambatas consensual.
Oh, 4189. I don't know if you're still here or whatever, but this is a documentary or docu-series that I'm doing on all these lying ass manipulators, all of these hypocrites, all of these people who ask for donations and produce nothing but more bullshit, more pain, more suffering, and more setback on black people. Which this man here, who's calling someone else a hypocrite, that is a hypocrite as well, is doing. This part of the docu-series, we're talking about black hypocrisy. Black people who say one thing and then lie and then live by the same shit that they say they're against. Bullshit, rhetoric to make you believe that they're on your side because they look like you, and you can feel where they're coming from, or they're supposed to feel your pain and shit like that. But all in all, they're bullshitting ass motherfuckers who are lying, and they are for self. They take religion and they take spirituality, they take your mentality, and they take you physically sometimes and manipulate every fucking thing that you could believe in, want to figure out. So not only are you more confused, but you giving more of yourself to them than you could give to the cause of wherever it is that you may be searching for or looking for in your life, or to save you or save yourself from something that you may be fighting or dealing with in your life as well. Okay, let me read this here. Evelyn Underwood, thank you for joining in. This is Elite Illuminati puppet. He's a sodomite, deceiver, 100% evil person. The star represent the falling angel. I like when she says "bam" at the end of her. Get the fuck out of here. He sold his soul to the devil for riches and fake fame. Hello, Malcolm X was a puppet. Also, he wasn't black. Just wore a mask on us, dumbed down, nasty sleeping sheep. Farrakhan is eat out the same devil pie. Hollywood, fallen angels, factory. All right, well, I'm gonna even do the research on Malcolm X, because, but like I said, what I want to focus on right now is, I just think it's crazy all in all. I couldn't sit up here and say, just think of how this would sound. I'm a preacher at the church, and because someone said I don't like how you preach that sermon, right? One of my deacons get them shot and killed, okay? And then I go make a sermon and say, this is my church. This is, First Baptist Street. And the way we deal with people at First Baptist Street is our business, and you would look like that sounds fucking crazy. That sounds fucking nuts. So why is this man allowed to do this and say this shit and basically damn near admit that he helped? He basically probably fucking hand the guns out to the motherfuckers who killed the man who didn't do shit.
Lover, right? I was 12 years old. Up to the age of 15, I was 12 years old, right? But you got nerve enough to be making a documentary, and you sitting up there explaining, peak game, people. He's attacking the Nation of Islam. He's saying that Malcolm X exposed Elijah Muhammad for sleeping with underage women, getting them pregnant, right? He said from 6 to 9. This is what Farrah was saying.
He didn't say 6 to 9.
He has a problem with that. So
He didn't say that. Man.
Saying that you have a problem with Elijah Muhammad did, but you don't have a problem with Africa Bambaataa did. You are such a hypocrite, and you hanging yourself. You're hanging yourself.
Y'all know how I do on my channel. I call 1,000%. I don't keep it 100. I'm gonna keep it 1,000,000 with you. You're being a hypocrite, and you need to shut the fuck up. And you're hanging yourself if you say, which we know he already did, say one more word after this, because you didn't do shit to somebody who's sodomizing you for fucking years. You had an opportunity to leave, you got locked up or whatever, and then you went back. And then was basically being his fucking happy helper, helping him molest more kids. You say, it's not cool to make fun of you because of your situation, but yet he's done this to other people, other boys, and you didn't do shit. You was going to assassinate one of them because they got violated. You was going to assassinate them. This is what this hypocrite in this section of Hypocrisy has to say.
But when I get done, when I get finished with you, with your hypocritical ass, because the reality of it is, you supposed to be so sophisticated, so educated, so conscious. You make fun. You got video upon video calling a 12-year-old boy, which was me, saying that I had consensual sex. I consented with having sex with a grown man at 12. But you doing a documentary attacking the Nation of Islam. Where they do that at? You doing a documentary attacking the Nation of Islam because of Elijah Muhammad with the underage girls. It's either you with it or you ain't with it. You are a hypocrite.
This is what narcissists do too as well. In this whole Black Hypocrisy edition of this Docu-Series that I'm doing, me, give me mine. That's how they are. It's just me. Yeah, I believe that. I believe it. But they offer self. It got to be about them. Okay, it ain't like Pharaoh said anything to you or anything about you, but here you go. You just got to attack him because you need views today. You need to get your money for your Burger King, for your drunken Burger King rant that you're gonna go on later tonight.
Plain and simple. You sat up there and you talk about the Nation of Islam calling white people the devil, right? But the funny part about it is, you, soldier boy, and you stole that from me, and SETI. You and SETI both was running around calling white people all types of racist names. Crackers, cave beast, all types of stuff. You was calling them, right? But then you start watching me, and you heard me telling people,
making it about me, give me mine.
I love those who love me. I'm universal. So then you switch your shit up because you wanted to start getting a white fan base because you asked everybody to help you get to 1 million subscribers. And if they help you get to 1 million subscribers, you'll give one single mother $1,000 a month. Isn't that ironic? The same women that you targeted, to get a daycare. You took money through your cash apps. You took money from these people, promised them a daycare, didn't give it to them. You are the worst type of Negro because the people looked up to you. They had faith in you, and you deceived them over and over and over again. Countless times you done bamboozled these people out of money.
You too.
But you got nerve enough to talk about the Nation of Islam. On top of the fact that, you want to know what's funny about you?
The following video is controversial and may be offensive to some audiences. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hi,
You call yourself exposing Rizza Islam, right? You call yourself exposing Rizza Islam for getting locked up for fraud, right? First and foremost, you're a rat. Second of all, white people go to jail for millions of dollars of welfare fraud. Some black people do too. So if Rizza Islam bamboozled the government out of a couple of dollars, I ain't mad at him. We starving in the hood. Now all of a sudden, you mad because he deceived and robbed the government out of funds and got caught. But you, soldier boy, you deceived women who had faith in you, promised them daycares, knew you couldn't give it to them.
Hassan, what happened to that boy who stabbed Bambaataa, man? Sick of this shit. Where he at, y'all? The guy that you had a hit out for, that Bambaataa allegedly put a hit out on, where is he, yo? talking all this shit. Clean out your own goddamn closet. Until Bam Bada gets prosecuted and shit, shut the fuck up. You shouldn't be doing videos about nothing but your shit. Facts. You put all your shit out there and you won't talk about it until if somebody, it's like, how are you a motherfucker who don't talk about your own shit, your own issues and the shit you went through, but you want somebody else to talk about your bullshit? You did the same shit with something like y'all motherfuckers just ping pong, go back and forth, up and down, left, right, all. That's why I'm glad I'm to myself, man. I couldn't fucking do it. I don't play no fucking games. I don't play that shit. I don't. I remember him even doing the video talking about, so what y'all expect me to do? Y'all expect me to, first of all, Bam Bada's out of the United States. You want me to sneak up on him and shoot the man and kill him? You know, the man that took care of me, this, that, and the third. He took care of you, but he molested how many children? So fuck the kids, he took care of you. Matter of fact,